Let's do a quick reality check. Look at your bank account right now. If everything goes sideways tomorrow, if you lose your job, your car engine blows up, or a medical emergency hits your family, how many months can you actually survive? 1, 3? For 90% of people, their savings is a joke. It's a fragile house of cards, waiting for the first breeze of a recession. And here's the brutal truth your boss won't tell you. Scarcity doesn't just limit your lifestyle. It completely erases your leverage. The real world, if you don't have capital, you don't have a voice. You become completely invisible to the people who actually run the game. Think about it. You can have the smartest business idea or the most brilliant insight, but if your bank account is empty, nobody cares. Your intelligence is just background noise. Meanwhile, look at who gets the attention. People with capital. You lose your dignity piece by piece every single time you have to say yes to a bad deal or a toxic boss just to pay rent. This vulnerability isn't an accident. The system is literally designed this way. The lack of resources in the middle class is exactly what guarantees the absolute power of the elite. As Machiavelli famously put it in The Prince, if you don't protect your treasury, you lose your authority. Period. But look what happens when you flip the script. When you have real capital, you don't buy into the system. You skip the line. Your time becomes too expensive to be wasted on corporate bureaucracy. You stop asking for permission. You become the gatekeeper. They've been feeding you a convenient lie since you were a kid. Think about your parents telling you to just be grateful for a steady job, while they stayed stuck in mediocrity. Think about university professors telling you money isn't everything, while they struggle to pay off their own debts. Look at fake minimalist influencers filming from $10 million penthouses, or politicians preaching equality while passing tax laws that only protect their own portfolios. Even your current circle of friends. If you start talking about real scale, real wealth, they look at you sideways. They try to shame your ambition because your drive highlights their laziness. They need you to believe that wanting serious money is a disease. Because if you stay broke, you stay predictable and easy to manage. Let's look at how the world actually works. Who actually builds empires? Banks that take your hard-earned savings and leverage them to buy real estate? Governments that print trillions, inflating away the value of your hourly wage. The ultra-wealthy do not work for a paycheck. They master the rules of the system. They make money work for them. Constantine didn't conquer Rome with motivational speeches. He financed an army. Alexander the Great didn't buy loyalty with good vibes. He paid in pure gold. The end? Power always bends to the balance sheet. Having serious capital is the only true definition of freedom. Lacking it means accepting corporate chains disguised as a stable 9-to-5. In every boardroom, there is an unspoken rule. Your net worth dictates the weight of your opinion. Without it, you're just another employee making noise. With it, people hang on to your every word. People instinctively bow to whoever controls their cash flow. Building wealth isn't about greed. It's about asset protection. Capital is the ultimate shield. It gives you leverage in a negotiation before you even open your mouth. A high net worth individual never walks into a room alone. Their reputation and financial backing walk in first, shutting down disrespect before it even starts. People who mock the pursuit of wealth are completely delusional. They forget that even the best intentions need funding. Your ideas can only change the world if you have the budget to market them. Without capital, your principles are just broke rhetoric. Look at any major structure today. Governments, tech giants, military forces. They run on capital, not compliments. A CEO without a strong balance sheet is just a figurehead waiting for a hostile takeover. If you aren't actively building your own assets, you are automatically building someone else's. You wake up reacting to emails and fires started by other people because you don't have the financial runway to say no. Poverty isn't just about being broke. It's a total lack of market influence. The elite don't reject the game. They master how capital moves. Walking into the modern market without financial leverage is like walking into a gunfight completely unarmed. Let's be ruthlessly honest. The ambition of someone saying, "I am going to build a multi-million-dollar portfolio," is infinitely more respectable than the hypocrisy of someone pretending, They don't want money while secretly resenting. Everyone who has it, at all costs, means zero excuses. It means treating your business like an enterprise. Every sacrifice you make today avoids a heavier cost tomorrow. The cost of financial humiliation. The cost of letting a company dictate your life. When people tell you wealth isn't everything, remember, they're right, but only because to them, it's nothing. Wealth is the exact tool that protects everything else you care about from being wiped out. Without financial backing, even your closest business partners become liabilities. Loyalty doesn't cover overhead. Promises don't meet payroll. But when hard capital is on the table, all the corporate hesitation instantly evaporates. If you want to walk through the business world unquestioned, let your balance sheet do the talking. The ultimate return on investment isn't lifestyle, it's time. For the average worker, every hour is traded for cash. For the asset owner, time expands. Wealth turns time from your boss into your employee. Your employer underpays you because they know you don't have a 6-month runway to walk away. Creditors charge you high interest because they know you have no options. Capital buys you the ultimate luxury, the power to choose when the broke man has to take the deal. The wealthy man can walk away from the table. In that exact leverage lies absolute freedom. If you watched this video all the way to the end, you're already ahead of the crowd. Most people clicked away because the truth makes them uncomfortable. They prefer the sweet lie of corporate security. You stayed because you're ready to see the market for what it really is. What is it costing you right now to not have the power to say no? Think about that. If you're ready to lock in this mindset and start executing, drop a comment below with 3 words. My silence is gold. Let it be your private contract with reality. And if you want to move past casual content and join the boardroom of this channel, hit the join button right now. It's not a regular subscription. It's an investment in your own financial authority. Take command of your equity today, and remember the ultimate rule of the game. Wealth is not just the goal, it's the leverage that forces the world to respect your silence.